this is going to be a reading for my Virgos. Thank you so much for joining me. This is going to be a general reading, and since it is general, you only want to take what applies and leave the rest. If you want more so of a personal, just make sure that you check out the description. And of course, if you want to see future readings, make sure you subscribe. But let's go ahead and get straight into it. The first card that we have for you is the Queen of Cups. So this is all about acknowledging your personal feelings and also coming to terms with them. But also, some of you actually have a water sign around you that you may be feeling like things are off with. Like the way that they may be expressing their feelings, or maybe not even expressing their feelings at all, but you feel like they may be feeling some type of way emotionally and not saying anything. Or again, this energy is vice versa. Again, take this reading how it applies, but something feels off. A lot of you also need to come to terms with the fact that someone that you may have had an extensive past with, it just may be hard to come to a point of resolving what you guys have went through and just moving on from it. Like certain things are like just unrecoverable at some point after so much cheating, so much toxicity. I see you guys also in the near future being in this more determined or at least like inspired energy where you are like ready to go in terms of getting on top of your creative endeavors or the things that you're passionate about and the things that you're aspiring to do within your career, where you may have had like a lack of focus or an ability to focus. This is you wanting to have tunnel vision, essentially. Again, because something may be lighting a fire under your behind. This may be you feeling inspired to move, or you wanting to just get further in your career overall. I see travel in the near future for some of you as well. This freaking fly. I need to... Oh. Anyways, that really distracted me. Anyways, continuing. I see travel in the near future. This may be more so business related, or some of you may actually have to travel to go see family in the near future. So heads up on that. Yeah, some of you are still going through the process of like overcoming your personal fears of putting yourself back out there when it comes to dating. It's like some of you perceive that you have issues in your love life that aren't really there. It's like thinking that you're having problems with finding people who want to commit, but you yourself have commitment issues. And then you're almost like not seeing it as if it's a personal thing, but more so outside issues, when it has more so to do with you needing to overcome your personal fears when it comes to fully opening up or seeing where things can go. Where there's like seemingly a lot of secrets in some sort of connection that you're in, the ability to kind of act like there's no problems in the connection, or as if you guys can just move forward, may be really, really hard within the next coming weeks, especially if you're dealing with another earth sign. I see energy around a fire sign where things are very sporadic and erratic in this connection. For some of you, it's like you guys have moments where you guys are at each other's necks, arguing. This person may even come off really aggressive. And For some of you, unfortunately, you're like in one of those type of relationships where things may sometimes get physical or just become over the top. And then other moments where it's like you feel like you guys are making progress. So it's like you take 2 steps forward and take 5 back with this connection, essentially. This is also consistency. I kind of already talked about that, but an importance on consistency is really going to come up in the future. Okay. Now, some of you may have to, or you may not even have to, but you may just call someone out for the fact that they are playing mind games, or that they're playing some sort of, or they're doing things in a way where it comes off manipulative, basically. Okay, some of you are dealing with somebody where it's like they're doing things and you don't get their intentions. You don't clearly understand like what's their point of showing interest one point and then removing themselves completely from the connection, or just doing little things that make you confused. And for a lot of you, it could be overthinking. I will be honest. Some of you could be kind of like overly reading into things. Some of you guys may be very disappointed in the person you may have children with, in the sense of them really making it hard for you to co-parent with them. What I will say is some of you guys are kind of going through this process of self-sabotage, and it has a lot to do with your finances when I say this. Like, a lot of you already know exactly what you need to do, and you have like a plan that you've already put in place, but it's like not being pleased with the results, and them not being necessarily the most favorable. Excuse me, I'm getting tongue tied. That could be throwing you off, but there's a need for patience instead of, I don't know, like overthinking. But nonetheless, this is what I see. I hope I put things in perspective for you. If you enjoyed this reading, thumbs it up and subscribe. Check out the description so you can get a personal if you need one, and I will see you in the next one.